welcome into the PHNX Daily Bets Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a 5-star review. I'm Shane Diefenbach, joined as always by Johnny Venerable. Johnny, how are we doing on this Tasty Tuesday?
Oh, we're doing well. We're going to take a break from my NBA dominance to talk a little baseball, talk a little hockey today. We should probably cool off from my dominance in the conference finals, but I'm doing well otherwise, Shano.
You should probably cool off.
I should probably cool off. I'm so flipping hot with the NBA in my picks right now. But yeah, it's good to see you. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. It was a long weekend of ASU softball. And that was really
that
fun.
was a rough one over the weekend.
Sad that it's over, but it was a really good time. Smile that it happened. NBA finals are set. Johnny,
Yep.
what are your early thoughts on what's going to happen?
I think Warriors probably in 6 feels like the right estimate. They're going to get a scrappy Boston team that I think has a lot of talent, high energy. They're younger, so I think they're going to be a little hungrier, but just the experience. Oh man, as my mic falls down, the experience of Golden State, and then the right mixture of youth with Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins that we've talked about being the X factor. And then like what we saw, I know it's dating back to last week in Game 5, but it's like, then you can just have spurts of Klay Thompson dominating, and he doesn't have to carry you along with Steph Curry. So I would love to see Boston win this series. I'm over Golden State, but I can't let my, opinion on a team, wreak havoc on my bets. That's why I picked the Golden State Warriors to smack around the Dallas Mavericks and have profited accordingly.
Yeah, I want it to be close. I just don't see it happening.
Just give us good games too. Like even if the series goes 5 or 6, can we have some games that go into the fourth quarter and we can see, a couple possession games? Those conference finals were so gross. They were not close in any facet. And the best series we got was the Eastern Conference semis with Milwaukee and Boston. That feels like forever ago.
Yeah, if you're in the chat right now, drop your predictions for the NBA Finals. As I said, I'm thinking Warriors in 5 or 6, but we'll see. NBA has been weird this year.
It has.
As much as I think Golden State's going to win, I kind of want them to win. I'm also in the boat of just give me a new champion.
You would want Golden State to win over Boston?
I think so, just because I really like Klay Thompson, and I really like the story of his bounce back and what they've done.
Well, he's going to the Hall of Fame. He's got how many rings? Like he's got his. Let's let Taters and company get a W.
Taters?
Or is that Tater? That's a thing I just made up. No one coined it. It's mine.
What should we? Jason Tater?
Tater, because I don't even know the relevance of that. His last name sounds like Tater,
French
like
fry.
A potato. Yeah,
potato.
He's gonna fry him up.
We'll have picks for that. The first game 1 is on Thursday, but until then, we'll be talking some MLB and some NHL. I'm really excited for the game tonight in the NHL. Very high scoring affair it should be, and we'll get into my picks in a little bit. But Johnny, MLB season so far, do you have a favorite to win it all, and has anything surprised you?
Well, not really. I think the Brewers are better than I thought. They do this every year, where I'm not, infatuated with their lineup. Christian Yelich has been nice, but like their starting pitching is just okay. And then they just always come out and they're just like 7, 8, 9 games above 500. They just split at home with St. Louis. The Dodgers are the Dodgers. I do think one of my predictions reigns true from earlier when we did our preview show on opening day is I thought the San Francisco Giants would take a huge step back this year. I thought they overachieved last year. That has come to fruition. I bet the house on DraftKings that they would hit their under total for the year. And I think they're over under. Vegas was telling you it was like 86 or 87. Hammer that under. They've been disappointing. How can you not say the Diamondbacks? Just being competitive, being a watchable team, I think has been a nice surprise. Has it made up for the fact that the Suns vomited all over themselves? No. But those are what I like in the NL. In the AL, I don't know. Your Mariners are kind of hot and cold. I still think they can get to the postseason, but man, oh man, you were riding them pretty hard to make a wild card berth, my man.
They're only 8 games below 500. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Plus you're getting Kyle Lewis back, who has hit 2 home runs, and since he hasn't played in a couple years, it's been fun to see. And Julio's really turned it up. He's the second favorite now. I got you guys those odds at plus 450. So Yeah, they're I think down to like plus 200, plus 250 now on the
Okay.
DraftKings Sportsbook app. But yeah, speaking of prospects, one of my props is about a prospect in the MLB, and we'll jump in
like
the
that.
props first, just because I'm excited for it. Edward Cabrera, Miami Marlins. He made his debut last year in 3 games and all 3 losses, like 5.8 ERA, not good. But he's a strikeout pitcher. In the minors, 3.9 ERA, averaging 12 hitters struck out per 9 innings. You can get it over at 3.5 strikeouts today at only minus 120. So I'm hammering this. I really like it. They're playing the Rockies, so he might get shelled, but I also think that no matter what the score is, I think he promises that either they're in Colorado. That's why I say he might get shelled for some home runs. But I think over 4 or more strikeouts is a pretty safe bet for Mr. Edward Cabrera. So I'm taking that to the bank. Johnny, do you want to go into your props first then?
I would love it. I've got one of the hottest hitters in the National League right now, Nolan Gorman, who's a rookie for the St. Louis Cardinals, just got brought up a couple weeks ago. You can get him on top of this today because I do think he's going to hit a bomb. He hit a moonshot yesterday, left-handed swing, one of the sweetest swings you'll see from a rookie this season. You can get an over-under today, plus 360. They're hosting the Padres. I think he goes deep again. He hits homers in bunches. You look at his time at AAA, he's going to be a guy who consistently hits 30-plus every year. You can get him at plus 320, rookie of the year in the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Again, if you haven't, the Cardinals literally brought him up and they're like, we're going to play you every day and you're going to hit right in front of Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, can you think of a better place to get pitches than for 2 of the better hitters? I mean, Goldschmidt's right now one of the front runners from the MVP, and we know what Arenado can do in that 4 spot. So Nolan is just, I think he is going to run away with rookie of the year in the NL.
What's your love with the Cardinals, Johnny?
Well, I mean, I grew up in Illinois, and I was equal parts distance from Chicago and St. Louis, and our fandom was with the football and the baseball Cardinals, and then the football Cardinals went to Arizona, and we stayed true to the fandom there. And then just the baseball calls. I like a lot of the Midwestern teams just because I followed the NL Central for some time. So, but I mean, this is not a homer pick. Nolan Gorman is a stud, and if you don't know who he is, he's going to be one of the better hitters in the National League the next 10 years.
Yeah. Well, if you want to bet on any of that or anything else, NBA Finals are coming up. It's the best time to join the DraftKings Sportsbook app. So if you're not a member yet, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use that promo code PHNX when you sign up at just $5 on the NBA Finals. Get $150 in free bets instantly, no matter what. You can also do same game parlays in those, which are really fun. I know Totri's got some gross same game parlays. He's in the chat right now. He says, "Hey, Johnny, want to play a game?"
He's trying to play a game with me. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like that at all.
It's with this ball. It's very fun. And you throw it at each other.
Okay.
So you can come in here. Prior to Sandra O'Connor High School, Johnny, did you know that?
I didn't know that.
That's interesting. I didn't know that either.
Oh yeah, he's from Arizona, isn't he?
Yeah. There's some
Libator, the pitcher, the lefty. They're both from Arizona, and they both got brought up at the same time, and they're buddies, and they're going to kick ass for the Cardinals.
Yeah, there's a lot of good baseball prospects that came from Arizona. It's interesting.
Diamondbacks probably should take him.
You should head over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Johnny, did you do anything this weekend with it? Did you have any fun?
No, I'm just cashing out my winnings from my dominance in the championship round. I'm going to dabble. I'll put some money on Nolan tonight, and then I've got a sizable amount to invest in the NBA Finals. I think I'm going to take a couple flyers on Jaylen Brown winning Finals MVP, just getting his odds. I think you can get they're over plus 400. Easily plus 400 right now on DraftKings. But Celtics in 7 or Warriors in 5 seem like the two I'm kicking around right now. But we'll do that with our series start when?
Thursday.
Yeah, so I won't be on to do the preview show, but I'll give you those tomorrow while I'm on.
Well, you can also you should send me your picks while you're gone, and I can talk for you. So
that would be great.
Yeah, DraftKings Sportsbook app. Not only do they have all of these fun props to bet on, but they also have like correct scores and stuff. So right now, tonight, I have the Avs to win like 6-4 just for fun. It's like plus 4,000 or something. So threw a nice little $10 free bet because DraftKings always gives you some nice free bets to suck you into the action. It's fantastic. So download it today. Use that promo code PHNX. We sign up at just $5 on the NBA Finals. Get $150 in free bets instantly. That's promo code PHNX this week only at the DraftKings Sportsbook app, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. That is 21 plus. Arizona only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only. At minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details. So we went props first for the first time in a while. We'll go to the picks now. Johnny, MLB slate tonight. What do you like?
Let's do it. So I got two that I really enjoy. Dodgers beating the piss out of the Pirates tonight, -2.5. I love that so much. The Dodgers are -360, just the money line. So if you can get them -1.5, they've got Julio Urias on the mound. He's got a sub-2.5 ERA. And the poor Pirates, they're trotting out Mitch Keller, who's over 6 on the year in terms of his earned run average. Mookie Betts, like I mentioned with Paul Goldschmidt, MVP front runner, 15 bombs. I think they dominate. And then I like the under 9.5. That just seems like a lot. I like Charlie Morton more than most for Atlanta. I think he gets it going. The do factor, and he's got pretty good success against this Diamondback lineup. So I don't typically like to take unders, and both pitchers in that game have a +5 ERA, but still early in the season, and Morton has looked better as of late. He's been the non-benefactor of some shoddy defense. So I just said the Diamondbacks were doing well. They're 2 under 500. So, I mean, like, you know, dropping a big series against Atlanta, hopefully things don't start to snowball. I would love to see them pull out a W tonight, but I regardless think we're going to get under 9.5 runs.
Is Julio Urias the coolest pitcher in the MLB, like swag wise with the glasses?
Yeah, I think so.
I love them. I love the glasses.
Yeah, you major league throwback.
Yeah, sports goggles are like one of my favorite things. I used to wear sports goggles, but they weren't cool.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
No, they were like rec specs, spec rec.
Can you see it all without your glasses?
No, I have terrible vision. It's like -3.5.
And you're not a contacts guy?
No, I am. I am. Yeah, I wear contacts frequently. My eyes just needed a break. There's a lot of dust in Arizona right now.
There is. I have glasses too, and I don't have my contacts in. Should I just finish the segment with my glasses on?
Yeah, definitely. We'll get into my picks to get away from Johnny's hideous face.
No, that's mean.
No, you look adorable with your glasses, Johnny. Blue Jays. We love the Blue Jays here on the PHNX Daily Bets Show. They're one of my favorite teams to bet on because not only are they really fun to watch, but they also score a lot of runs. And come on, let's just be honest with each other, Johnny. Baseball is a lot more fun when there's runs being scored. Am I wrong?
Oh, I feel like there's more runs this year than in years prior. Don't you feel like that? I feel like runs are up.
Yeah, we love that. Juice baseball is question mark. They got the White Sox at home.
Bring the steroids back.
They got the White Sox, but they're playing in Toronto. Giolito is pitching for the Sox. I still like the Blue Jays. I'm just a Blue Jays guy. Blue Jays till I die.
They have the sweetest hats.
They do.
Their logo and hats are so bomb.
And then moving on to hockey, I touched on this earlier. I just think this series, there's going to be so many goals scored. This was a series that I was really hoping to see the most out of anything. You're getting flying young talent on both teams. The best player in the NHL, Connor McDavid, against probably the best team in the NHL right now in the Avs. How could you not love this? This is playoff hockey at its finest. I'm so fired up for this. It would be so wrong of me to take the under on this show, so I'm hammering the over at 7 goals. Who's worn sports goggles that looked the coolest? Ooh, Amari was really sick when he was wearing his for his brief stint after he had the cornea injury.
Yeah.
Who else? Throw out some names in the chat if anybody comes to mind.
Amari was going to be my choice. Yeah.
Obviously, Kareem.
I know not goggles, but didn't what's his name? Shit, the running back for the Eric Dickerson wore goggles. He looked like a badass with his upright running style. Yeah, you don't see it in the NFL ever again. Now they've got their prescription visors, I think.
Ooh, Kurt Rambis.
Yeah.
Good one. Hakeem Olajuwon, James Worthy. James Worthy's like iconic. Big ones. And obviously I said Kareem, but yeah, I'm excited for the both series in the NHL. I think are going to be really good. I have a futures bet that I placed at the start of the playoffs for the Lightning to beat the Avs, to three-peat, and so it's at plus 1,400. So I'm very excited for that. Hopefully we get those two teams to come out of it. But regardless, it's going to be fun to watch, and you can keep it locked in right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. If you want more info on the NHL playoffs, we'll be getting into it a lot more now that the NBA playoffs are just every other day. So yeah, keep it locked in right here. Johnny, anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah, we've had a lot of unfortunate tragedy as it relates to what happened in Texas, and then the news of Jeff Gladney, the Cardinal cornerback that lost his life yesterday. We're going to be talking about that in detail today. PHNX Cardinals Live. I know a lot of people asked yesterday why we didn't do a show. We were off from Memorial Day. We will be talking about Jeff Gladney, the horrific tragedy of him losing his life along with the other individual in the vehicle. But we're going to address that today. Myself, Damian Anderson, Bo Brock. I believe they're going to be in studio to talk about that. So thank you for asking.
Yeah. So you can follow Johnny on Twitter at Johnny Venerable. You can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. You can follow me on Twitter at Shane Deef. And yeah, I'm Monday through Friday right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel, live at noon. Don't miss out. It's a good time. Peace, love. Can I say, I'm going to keep saying PRA until the basketball season's over, and then I'll come up with something else. Peace, love, and PRA.
PRA.